Hey everyone, my name is Sean Cecil from the Oculus Institute. And today we're going to talk about the entrepreneurial hobbyist. Okay everyone, so today is the fourth video in the series of entrepreneurs who aren't going to make it, dedicated to helping people who are perhaps new to entrepreneurship and don't understand how it works, adjust ways of thinking that are going to prevent them from actually succeeding. Today, we're going to be talking about what I'll call the entrepreneurial hobbyist. So this is someone who wants to start a business where they're just playing and they don't take into account serving other people. So the way that you see this is, somebody may be like, hey, listen, I love scuba diving. You're like, great, right? And they're like, I'd love to start a business where I can just scuba dive all the time. You're like, great. Have you ever thought about, being a scuba dive instructor? They go, oh no, if I have to teach other people, that takes the fun out of it. I just want to be scuba diving. You're like, what? Right? So you prefer to go to a job where you're working at a desk. Like, wait a minute, I don't understand. Right? And so obviously the reason this isn't going to work is that if you're trying to build a business around you just doing what you want to do without serving other human beings, then who's going to pay you? Right? You fundamentally, the heart of business is that you find a way to create value for other people. Right. So for example, I know somebody who is a travel writer, right? She travel and food and all this kind of stuff. So she goes to nice restaurants on the, expensed, right? She travels the world expensed, right? And then she writes up stuff that gets published and people read it and they get value out of it, right? So that's, that's a pretty cushy way of going about things, right? More power to her, right? Like she's wonderful. She's amazing. She's fun. I love her to death. And she's doing something where she's adding value to other people, right? Because she has to sit down and do the write-up. Now, there's some people who'd be like, oh yeah, that sounds good, but I don't want to do the write-up. Okay, well, that's part of doing the work, right? Like, how, if you don't want to do the part that's adding value to other people, if you're in a situation where you're integrating something you love, right? Something you enjoy, and you're doing it for a significant portion of your workday, but then there's a portion of it where you're serving other people and that's going to turn you off of it, and you're trying to find a way to get rid of that, then you're just not going to make it, right? Like fundamentally, what's at the root of this, if I'm going to be blunt, is an extreme form of laziness, right? Somebody who's basically trying to find a way to avoid doing anything other than play. And at some point, it is possible to create a business where everything you do is fun. It is possible to do that because you can hire people to do all the stuff that's not fun, right? Assuming, and this is an important assumption, assuming that what you do as fun provides some form of value to other people. So for me, I love teaching. I love absorbing and transmitting information. I find that to be fun. The people who receive the information get value out of it, right? Now, there's a lot of other stuff with websites and, marketing, all this other kind of stuff that I don't think is fun, right? And I've, over time, gradually hired people to do various portions of it. For example, this video right now, I used to do my own videos. That wasn't fun. So I hired somebody who's over there who's, make sure that this is all taken care of. And that makes my life a lot easier because then I can just focus on teaching, right? But the people on the other side of this get value from that, right? Right. So, it's like I once had somebody tell me, well, I wish I could just get paid to watch TV. And I was like, well, you could, if you really love that whole, celebrity culture thing, whatever, you could become a entertainment writer, right? Oh yeah, but I don't want to write. That's why I was told. So I was like, okay, well, there's no way around this. And so ultimately, if somebody's in this category, right, first of all, my first advice is that without some kind of major internal work, you're not going to make, entrepreneurship is not the right thing for you. There have been some other categories in this, entrepreneurs who aren't going to make it, where it's like, hey, there's specific stuff that you can, overcome. There's specific stuff that you can do where this is fixable, right? It's going to require a change, but it's fixable. In this category, there's I would be very, very blunt that there's a lot of deep work that needs to be done around willingness to put in effort and willingness to serve other human beings versus, kind of, hey, listen, I just always want to have it my way. Because there's, unfortunately, in our society, there have been a lot of people who have grown up in a way that I would say is, spoiled, perhaps. Right? And there's a degree of entitlement that is problematic, right? And so somebody in this category, first of all, I would say just learn to work a normal job with a smile on your face, because getting used to actually being of service of others and thinking about people other than yourself. Even if your boss is a dick, think about the customers that you're serving and the good that you're doing for their lives, and start shifting your mindset, to a place of service, because ultimately we are all here not just to enjoy lives for ourselves, but to make the world better for those around us.
Hey everyone, I hope you enjoyed this video. If there's something that resonated with you, maybe a new connection that you made or some information that shifted your perspective, if you found value here, then I want to give you one last gift. So I've put together a free diagnostic that I call a checkup with the career doctor. Short list of questions, and as you answer them, it's going to give you a readout of where you stand on the important metrics of career fulfillment, right? How happy are you with your job and how good a fit is it, right? Financial success, which we all know, and then internal alignment, which is your level of inner peace and the inner resources that you have to bring to creating the life that you want. Additionally, it's also going to show you which areas you can improve on to get those metrics moving in the right direction, as well as how can we at the Oculus Institute help you make progress. So it's totally free, 100%. All you have to do is just go to www.oculusinstitute.com/purpose quiz, right? No spaces, no dashes, just oculusinstitute.com. That's OCULUSINSTITUTE.com/purpose quiz. And you can take it totally for free. You'll get a free report sent to you. And then at the end, it will give you some next steps of what you can do to reach out so that we can help you create the career of your dreams.